Hello everyone. In this video, I'm gonna go over the predictions on what I think happened with Gourdy's lore. Let's all start with the fact Gourdy is the child of the Halloween update. He's also the main character. But his lore is kind of sad. He lost his parents, and the only way we could actually see them is with his trinket memory locket. His twisted form is much sadder, with you needing to feed him items. One of his last lines are, "Mom, Dad, help." Upon going into a secret room in the Halloween map, Gourdy is going to say, "I don't think I should stay here any longer." This is because there's pictures of his parents with their face covered out. Anyway, now said, I'm changing the skin. Let's get on to what happened. Okay, so first thing, before I start, I think Delilah ran out of ichor trying to make a Halloween tune when trying to make the Halloween main. So for some reason, I don't know why, she said, you know what? She either said these two things: I'm gonna go hunting for alive humans and trying to turn them into twisteds, tunes, or you know what? Halloween's gonna be canceled this year. And upon doing that, she came across a happy pumpkin family. Despite the fact that, what was that? The game is supposed to be based off of real life, despite the fact none of this is real. I think what she did was trying to catch the pumpkin kid, which was Gourdy at that time. Or maybe they just changed his name. Let's call him Pumpson. But so Mom and Dad basically were being happy and all happy. So basically, I think what happened was Delilah was trying to get the pumpkin kid. She kidnapped the pumpkin kid. The parents tried to stop, but guess what happened? Delilah 360 no-scoped them with an axe, causing both their faces to be chopped off. Which would explain this, as only their faces seem to be blotched out with blood. And I'll be explaining this in a second. Gourdy tried to protect him. He tried running. I'm not just drawing this animation. I'm drawing this animation just now. His pumpkin spot is not here. I'm not sure it's like that. But we're not gonna go over that, as I think this is much better. He tried to protect him, but Delilah chopped his head off, knocking him out, dragging him back, and this is the part which would probably get confusing. He took all of his pumpkin juice out and just filled it with ichor, so he could still turn twisted. Upon finding this out, but since Delilah wanted Gourdy to still talk to the kids, she just cut out a lot of his brain so he could forget about his parents. But 2% of that brain still stayed intact. So basically, he didn't forget his parents. And he saw, I guess, a white pumpkin, and he realized his mom. And when Delilah found this out, They like kidnapped him. They took him down and put him into a pedal of ichor, making him fully go twisted. And those would be his last words. Mommy, Daddy,